Greetings everyone, and welcome to the Tortoise Realm. Today I will be showcasing the Fire Beta Precon and seeing what synergies it has, and also admiring all the wonderful art and all the cards. Let's get to it. Alright, so here we are. Let's see, I'm gonna bring this up closer. Let's see if you can see the name. Flamecaller pre-constructed deck. The box is very nice. I like the art on it. As you can see right here, it looks, you know what, I'm gonna get into the card actually, because I'm pretty sure you can see that better on the card. But you can see that his cloak is it's kind of like fading out into the flame behind him, which I think that's a pretty cool detail. So I'll go ahead and open this thing here. Without damaging the box. As you guys can tell, this video is recorded a bit better, a lot better than the previous deck showcase. I wish I could have thought of recording this video like that, but I did not. I might just remake that video, not sure. And it was rushed at the end because I was using a software, video editing software, that only had a limit of 30 minutes record time, so that was unfortunate. But this time I'm using my phone, so it should look a lot better. Let me put the gloves on. Alright, gloves are on. They're the pink ones again. And I'm referring to a box opening video if anybody has seen that first before this, but whichever video you watch, you're gonna see the pink gloves. Alrighty, so here we are. We have the Flamecaller. Go ahead and get this here. Ooh, an Infernal Legion right there. Alright, let me bring this up closer. Alright, yeah, my phone camera's a lot better. Focuses in automatically. So we got the Flamecaller here. Alright, so that's the health. 20 health, does 1 damage. Tap, you can play or draw a sight, and then here we have tap, banish all your dead fire minions. Should a projectile deals equal damage, it deals damage equal to the sum of their fire threshold. That's pretty cool. If you've seen the first box opening video, you will have seen that I opened 2 of these. So I am aware of what this card does, but I'm not aware of what's in the deck. So let's get to that. Let's see here. Alright, gotta get used to this angling. So Infernal Legion. I believe this was in the Alpha Precon as well. It's a unique card here. That's pretty cool. At the end of your turn, deals 3 damage to each other adjacent unit. That's pretty good. That can be good. That can be good. You just gotta see if you can get that to work without damaging your units. We got Koliki Dragonets. Let me bring that up here. There we go. Some nice exceptional dragons. Disgorge Dollops of Flame. It's pretty cool. Okay. Then we got Lava Salamander, Fire Spellcaster. Takes no damage from fire spells. So, I see now that the Infernal Legion, you can use this to take out your own minions, to use this guy's bottom tap ability, but that's probably not something that'll happen on like right off the bat, but that is something you can do, I see. So there is that. So you're probably going to be taking out your own minions if you're going to be using the bottom tap ability a lot, which you probably will be having to do that. But let me see here. So here it reads, shoot a projectile. It deals damage equal to the sum of their fire threshold. So that's pretty cool. So if you were to kill this off and this off with like something else, like something with splash damage of some sort, and then you use this tap ability, you would be doing about 4 damage to something. It's a fireball. No, so it's just a projectile. So it's just a projectile it shoots, which that's pretty cool still. That's pretty cool. So that's a nice little thing. You have all these, so you got raw dromedaries here, some cannon fodder there, pit vipers. It's a good defense card. Way to keep your opponent from entering certain parts of the board that you control. It's pretty good. Ramlam nomads. Movement +1, takes no damage from deserts. That's pretty good. Yeah, oh, here we go. Okay. So the scarab, the sacred scarabs, these would definitely come in handy for getting your units into your graveyard so that you can actually use the tap ability. That's pretty good. That goes very well with the deck. So I'd imagine that if somebody were to maybe upgrade this deck, you'd probably want to have 4 of these, or no, yeah, 4 of these since they're ordinary. So that'd be very helpful, very useful too. And probably some more pit vipers and maybe 4 of these as well. I'm not so sure because there's better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are better cards than a raw dromedary to use as like sacrifice or just cannon fodder or blockers at that. So we got Wayfaring Pilgrim. Whenever Wayfaring Pilgrim enters each corner of the realm for the first time, you may draw a card. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. You can definitely use this with a Cornerstone, which is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's a good combo. So you got those right there. I got Ogre Goons. They're goons, alright. They are goons. Ooh, let's refocus. There we go. So that's probably some more sacrifice right there. Some more cannon fodder you can use. Quarrelsome Kobolds. At the end of your turn, Quarrelsome Kobolds strike themselves or another target adjacent unit. So that's another way to get some stuff into the graveyard. Yeah, that's another way to get some stuff into the graveyard. I'll put those there. Actually, let me stack these up. Alrighty, so we got a Clamor of Harpies. Airborne Genesis, teleport target weaker minion to this location. Clamor of Harpies may strike it, which is pretty good. It's not an attack, so it wouldn't take damage. That's really good. It's another way to maybe like kill one of your minions or to get rid of something that it's kind of like getting in your way. It's an opponent's unit. Petrosian Cavalry, charge, alright. Sandworm, good. Burrowing, landbound, that's pretty good. Nice little defense card there. Hillock Basilisk, okay. Other minions at rest here or 1 step in front of Hillock Basilisk are disabled. That can be pretty good with this and using the Scarab Bombs there, or even Infernal Legion, because then you can disable not only enemy units or your units, but the enemy units as well. So then you can, use this guy right here if you have him somewhere behind the Basilisk. You could probably, or you'd probably want to sacrifice something or kill off these sacred scarabs here to do a just huge explosion. Get rid of some stuff. Ascalon Phoenix, airborne. If Ascalon Phoenix would take damage from a fire spell or ability, it gains +1 power this turn instead. That's nice. That's nice. So that's a way you can just have this in the way, and it won't die from fire spells. Yeah, it wouldn't die from take damage from a fire spell or ability, it gains +1 power this turn instead. Oh no, it still could die. You would just have to make sure whatever you're throwing or whatever fire spell you're using doesn't actually kill it. Isolon Cyclops doesn't strike back while defending. Okay. Wildfire. Conjure Wildfire atop a single site nearby. Okay, so this is similar to... Okay, so at the end of each turn, each unit here takes 3 damage. Then move Wildfire to an adjacent location it hasn't visited before. If none remain, dispel Wildfire. Okay, this is a good way to get rid of some stuff or block your enemy from moving into a certain spot. You got some Firebolts here. It's pretty good. Fireball. All right. Let me read these real quick. Alrighty. Alrighty. Shoot projectile. It deals 4 damage on impact and 2 damage to each other unit at that location. Okay. Alright. Mad Dash, draw a card, and give an ally movement +1 this turn. Alright. Blaze. Okay, Heat Ray. Shoot a piercing projectile. Okay, so this is something I like to see with this. Especially, so you can have the Sacred Scarabs, which is something that would really go well with this because you're basically clearing an area. So if you can use like a heat ray or even like a firebolt or something to blow these up, that would definitely be devastating for the enemy, but it would also get, you know, your Sacred Scarabs into the graveyard and anything else that you have around it into the graveyard for you to be able to cast the that projectile, possibly even at your opponent's avatar, which is what you. It sounds like that's what you would want to do with this right here, which is pretty good. So yeah, that goes very well. Yeah, that's stuff you definitely want to do and look out for. Minor Explosion deals 3 damage to each unit at target location up to 2 steps away. That's perfect. That's actually good. That's a definite way to hit stuff. Alright. So Incinerate. Deal 4 damage to each other unit at target location near the caster or an allied dragon. Alright, let me understand this here. Okay. And it's an ordinary magic too, so you can have more of these if you want. Same with the Minor Explosion and Heat Ray. Yeah. So at that point, if you're like trying to upgrade this deck, you would definitely want to have more, put more of these and kind of replace other things that are not that they're not good, but just things that I guess don't flow that well with the deck. Everything so far, it seems everything does flow well. Just you would definitely want to have more spellcasters. Probably some more of these. I don't think spellcasting though is a tap ability, so it wouldn't. Yeah, so it wouldn't really matter. So yeah, so more of those. Pit Vipers. Wayfaring Pilgrim, that's definitely good for card draw. You probably want to have some more of these and probably take out like the end of your turn. Probably these, because it's nice. Like you get to do some damage at the end of each turn to something possibly, but that may not always be what's gonna happen, and you might want to have more powerful things to cast. So yeah, you'd probably replace this with another one of these here. Maybe even the no, these could be good cannon fodder, like stuff to sacrifice. Strikes themselves or another target adjacent unit. I guess you would want to keep these. Yeah, I would probably. I don't know, the Ogre Goons could probably go, and you could probably just have like 4 of these instead. The Nomads are okay. Takes no damage from deserts. I mean, I guess you could use these as cannon fire, and they're cheap to cast relatively. I mean, 2 mana, 1 fire threshold. Yeah, that's good. So let's see, where were we here? The Heat Ray, no, we were past that. Cone of Flame, this is where we're at. Alright. Choose a direction from the caster. Deal damage to each unit at location in the affected area. Jesus. I swear I can read. That's pretty nice. You can take out some smaller units or just damage some and then follow up with like this guy's ability. But you definitely want to be killing some stuff off here in this row right here in the 3 and definitely the 5. They would maybe want to be your units, but depending on what you're trying to do, of course. Then we got Major Explosion. Alright, target a location up to 2 steps away. Deal damage to each unit at locations in the area of effect. Okay. Yeah, same way, it's just a board clear or an area clear, not a board clear, but so yeah, you're really just disabling the enemy's units. Well, not disabling, but you're clearing them off the board as much as you can. and also some of your units, so you can be able to get that damage in with this guy right here, because it doesn't say that the it doesn't say that the projectile goes a certain amount. It just keeps going until I guess it hits something or doesn't. So it just goes to the other side of the actual board, or whichever direction you're shooting it at. So that's pretty cool. I think that definitely goes well with this deck. Let's get into the lands here. Or, my bad. the sites. The sites. Arid Desert. Alright. It's a nice way. So, Arid deals 1 damage. You got 4 of them here. You got 4 red deserts. They also do the same thing. Man, that is some nice art, though. I really like that sky. It just goes very well with like the dry, arid, environment that this would be in. Oh wow, look at that. Got the 3 pyramids. That's nice. Remote desert. That's the name of this card. I like that tree. It's a nice little detail. It's like you're standing here looking at this just beautiful sight. That's cool. Alrighty, so yeah, you definitely can use these to ping stuff, but it would just, I guess, I don't know. You'd have to just figure out what to ping or just not ping anything at all, just kind of waste it. Which that's mostly what's gonna happen with these, is you won't really get to use that ability until you get to this card right here, Shifting Sands. You definitely want to have more of these. Oh wow, okay, so this is similar to the Alpha Fire Precon. You got this card here. This goes good with the Wayfaring Pilgrim. And then you got Vesuvius. Sacrifice Vesuvius. Each unit occupying nearby sites take 3 damage. Okay. That's pretty cool. Another way to just wipe an area or do a lot of damage to an area, and then follow up with maybe like a firebolt or one of the cards with splash damage. Or you could even move your Infernal Legion in there and just, I don't know, just cause mayhem. But yeah, Shifting Sands, you can reactivate the Genesis ability, so you definitely want to be reactivating these to damage more enemy units. So this is an aggro deck. It really looks like this is very aggro, which is good. That's hence the flame. It's painful, fiery, painful and fiery. Like I've been burnt. But yeah, so yeah, Cornerstone, Vesuvius, that's pretty good. Those go. I would say those go well. You definitely want to have at least maybe another Cornerstone. I don't know what you would replace it with. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, 16 lands. And we definitely want to up that up to 20 if you were to upgrade this or put your own sort of selection of cards in here. Let's get these up here. So yeah, I would say this is a pretty good, well-constructed precon for people to use. Very basic, not too complicated. Jeez, I gotta stop saying that. It's a habit. So yeah, I would give this a nice 8.5 out of 10. Obviously, well, the only reason it's 8.5 is because not all the cards to make this like a super effective are in here, but you wouldn't want to do that. This is a deck to get people into the game, really. But I like it. I like this. I hope to actually get to use this because it seems really good. And even eventually I would probably upgrade this or make an upgraded version of this deck to actually go off with, because it seems pretty fun. And I definitely want to see if I can find a way to get better card draw using these Wayfaring Pilgrims. I'd probably add more and take something else out. Let's see here. Things will take damage from a fire spell or ability. It gains +1 power this turn instead. So I guess you could buff this up a lot in a turn, but man, I don't know, because it seems like it would die easily every time it takes the damage, unless you can heal it. Yeah, I'd probably take this out, but maybe I'm wrong and I'm just not understanding the card, how it's supposed to be understood. But But yeah, so it's the Flamecaller. I'm actually gonna do something else as well. I'm gonna compare the two um, avatars. Trying to get my words out. All right, here we go. Let me just grab the avatars here. So I have sleeved these up. I have not used this deck, but I have sleeved it up, and I've looked through all the cards. So let's get these both up here. So I think the main difference between these two decks though is this one was, hold on, let me actually look at this. Look at this here. If I can get this last side out here. So we got Bull Demons, top 3 steps in cardinal direction on the location they strike. I see that this one here was pretty much similar to the other one. It didn't have, this one didn't have Bull Demons though, but on this had Void Walk, some Void Walk cards. But yeah, they're very similar, except this one has Drums of Doom and the Ancient Dragon. But the only problem with the Alpha Precon was that its avatar really didn't like synergize well with the actual deck. Like there wasn't cards that, you know, kind of paid off for using its bottom tap ability, which is this turn fire sights in your hand are also fireballs. You know, you're kind of wasting your resources, so it's kind of like a later game sort of thing. Like once you have at least like 5 or 6 sights, any other sights you draw, you know, you like even if you're needing to draw them at that point, you know, you just use them as fireballs. But I don't know, but I haven't used this deck, so maybe I haven't really seen what it's capable. Well, no, I haven't seen what it's capable of, but yeah. So the art wise though, these two cards, I would say that I kind of like the Avatar Fire, how like the art on the card, it just, I don't know, it just appeals to me better. Not that the Flamecaller is not good, but the Avatar Fire, it just has a lot of detail. Like I like the little suns on like the actual person being depicted here. The little I think that's a salamander or a gecko or something. I don't know, but it really brings out the aesthetic of the actual card, or like what it's trying to depict, which is an avatar of fire elemental, which is pretty nice. Oh, those leaves too. Yeah, it's just pretty cool. The Flamecaller is also nice as well. I like how the cloak, I think I mentioned that earlier, the cloak is kind of like, there's like this sort of mystical, magical properties that the cloak is kind of just, you know, is being depicted by the cloak, which is pretty cool. That is definitely nice. It'd be cool to get this in foil. But all right. So yeah, that was the fire precon from the beta precon set. Let me go ahead and put these away here. Well, everyone, thank you for watching, and don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the fire beta precon. And also, I would like to hear and see like what ideas or video ideas you guys would like to see for sorcery content, because that's what I am going to be doing, making sorcery related videos. I really would like to make videos in the future that cover kind of deck ideas. So I'd make decks, or you guys can comment in different videos your deck ideas, and then I can showcase that to everybody. And of course I would give people credit because it wouldn't be my deck, but I just want to showcase deck ideas and, you know, what people have in mind, you know, just share these ideas and get them out there. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.